great. And I mean, I worked with him several times, and the guy is a genius, and it's one of those things that I'm fortunate enough in my career. I've been doing it for 16 years to work with somebody as great as Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
You know, so
yeah. And I know he took a little hiatus.
He did. He did. He took a little hiatus.
Recently came back on Saturday Night Live and just complete
and
rating.
Destroyed. See, but what people didn't know is before all of that, Dave Chappelle was actually doing shows for like the last 5 or 6 years.
Okay.
But the thing was, he never really promoted his shows. So he would be literally like, he'd get on stage and he'd be like, let's do Kansas City tomorrow. And then they literally would put the tickets up for sale like at 11 o'clock at night. At 11:30, it'd be sold out. It was he never promoted shows or anything like that. He just sold out shows like via internet. Never promoted them.
Did you know that about him, or is that something you asked him once you met him?
Well, I didn't know that about him, and this is how I got the first call. Literally, it's like 3 years ago. I did Oddball Comedy Festival out in what's that, Star Lake or?
Whatever. Yeah,
first night. I don't even know what it is anymore.
Right,
exactly. So I did that probably about 3 years ago. I did that, and Live Nation was responsible for that. So I got to open up for him, and literally the director from Live Nation goes, "Listen, T, I got something for you. Give me your phone number." Well, I hear that 1,000 times, you know what I mean? And people never follow through. You know, that's just typical, you know what I mean, in the industry. So long story short, he gives me this phone call. I'm laying in bed. It's in November. I'm laying in bed, and I look at my wife. I'm like, "Hey, what do you want for dinner tonight?" She's like, "I don't know. Let's go to the grocery store." We're getting dressed to go to the grocery store. My phone rings, and it's Cena from Live Nation. He says, "T, what are you doing tonight?" I'm like, "Nothing. I'm going to the grocery store. What's up?" He goes, "Chappelle's in town." I had no idea Dave Chappelle was even in Pittsburgh. He's at the Carnegie Library. This is 2 years ago. And he goes, "Would you like to open for Dave?" I was like, "Hell yeah!"
I got groceries. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I gotta go buy some.
Me to get milk.
I need to go get Cheerios, man. It was one of those things, man. And I got the call, and I literally went nuts, and I went down and did it. So that's how Dave does. He like puts the tickets for sale, and then they're sold out. You know, if you just happen to be lucky enough to be surfing on the internet and find it, he doesn't promote his shows.
Yeah. Wow. Listen, I like when you come on. I just said, listen, I'm starting to copy off of you.
Listen is one of my words.
Listen?
So you fell right in. That's right. I always say, listen. That's the mother in me.
I like when you come on the show because last time you were on the show, we ate like tons of Mancini's bread. We ate burgers at the Burger Bash. Today we have pot roast nachos. So you're like our good luck charm.
Yeah, I know. I'm the food guy, right?
You missed last week. We did have Mancini's bread last week.
Is that right?
So yeah, we missed you.
I'll tell you what, that Mancini's bread was so good, too. I tore it up.
Here's a shout out to Matt from Mateo's. Look at he got the whole gang over here. What's up, man? How you doing? We're saying, sorry, T-Robe. Say hi to T-Robe here.
How are you doing, man?
You know Mateo's? Mateo's over in Linesville?
Yeah, I heard of it. Yeah.
God, the
Okay,
best
nice to
beans
meet
and
you.
greens.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I heard Dave Chappelle called Lawrenceville and said, "I need something from Mateo's. Can you come now?"
Is that right?
At the grocery store.
Hey, can you pick it up while you're at the grocery store?
At the grocery store.
So, Tony, you're on the show because you have a big show coming up at the Improv.
Yes, I'm fortunate enough to be headlining a weekend there.
And that's a big deal for those who don't understand.
It's a completely big deal. I
I
mean, if you don't know about comedy, I mean, obviously you go from open mic to being an MC, from an MC to a feature, and then finally you get to be a headliner. This is my second time headlining the Pittsburgh Improv, which is, for me, it's one of those things that it's surreal. You're always bragging about the guys that you get to open up for. Now people are opening up for me, and it's one of those things where I'm yeah. And even though I'm still very, very young in the game, I've been doing it for 16 years, and I'm still nowhere near where I want to be. I haven't even taken a bite out of anything I want to do really right now. You know what I mean?
Good thing, though.
But this is a good starting process, and it's good to go out and do. I'm a little nervous. It's got like a lot of new material for this weekend, and that's one of those things that when you're playing in Pittsburgh a lot, people have a tendency to see all of your sets, and they kind of know it, And so when you get a weekend like this, you have to force yourself into doing new material.
Yeah.
And that's one of those things that, hey, I'm up for a challenge.
Are we keeping Strained Up?
Strained Up is my tagline. The name of the show is called Still Strained Up. So yeah, right. It's just I'll keep strained up, but I'll have new ones.
All right.
Yeah.
Just explain to everybody some of the old ones. What is when you're strained up?
Am I allowed to swear, John?
You can. Yeah, we're PG. We're PG.
We're PG today.
Stars in between.
All right, sorry. Yeah. So strained up would be like if you're in a wheelchair and you got dirty tennis shoes. You're strained up.
Okay.
If you got a receding hairline and you got cornrows, you're strained up. If your cable bill is in your child's name, you're strained up.
I like that. I'm going to start using that. I'm going to say, listen, you're strained up.
You're strained up.
That's my new tagline.
That's awesome.
Strained up, man. It's one of those things,
I like
man.
it.
That's very good. Where does everybody find you on social media?
Everything's T-Robe comedy, just T-R-O-B-E comedy. My real name's Tony Roberson, and T-Robe is my stage name. But everything's T-Robe. Just it. T-Robe comedy.
And before we let you go, we have a question of the day for everybody that everybody's answered so far.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah. Are you going to say
60
listen?
minutes.
Are you going to say listen
60
first?
minutes.
Listen. All right. Listen.
All right.
Don't say you're strained up. This is an easy question.
Okay, I got you.
What is your favorite stadium go-to food?
Stadium go-to food.
You're in there, you got 3 beers, you're like, I am not even hungry, but I'm going to have a
burger.
And it is National Beer Day today,
I got to have a burger.
A burger. That's
Yeah.
the first
I got a
burger we
burger.
got.
Yeah, that is the first burger.
Yeah, burger. It's just one of those things. It's like it's meat, it's got bread, it fills you up. You know, then you can keep drinking.
That's right. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Keeps you going.
Burger. Yeah, definitely.
T-Robe, thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, John. I appreciate it, man.
I
Definitely.
can't wait to
Nice
see
to
your
meet
show.
you. Thank you.
And
Definitely.
that is